Hi, my name is David Chanin. I'm a World Master from the World Taekwondo Federation. I would like to welcome you to my Bayoneta tape. Please practice safely and bearing in mind the safety of yourself and your friend. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to deal. Should I use my kick if I'm a martial artist in a Mortal Kombat? And if I do, what type of kick I should use? If somebody has on me a knife or a bayonet, should I kick him those fancy kick or not? Let's take an example with Mr. McFerrin here. I would be showing to you the advantage and disadvantage of kicking. Yet, a soldier who is a martial artist, practicing his kicking technique, he can really choose and select a good arsenal of kicking technique could be used in handful in combat, which will give him a good edge or good advantage on his opponent. Let's take an example. Let's say now we are confronting with an opponent, and he's a martial artist, but yet he wasn't really selecting appropriately his training technique. Let's say, as I'm engaging with him, he brought that roundhouse kick to my head. Look what he did by doing that. First, he gave me himself as a target. I'll get easy on him. And by doing that roundhouse kick, if he's fighting as a group team and his friend next to him, he already stabbed him. He already tactically stabbed his friend, which is next to him. So, as we see now, as I'm engaging him, he kicked me with that round kick, boom, boom. I get inside, yet he's on one foot. Look what I would do in his place. Let's say here, he's stabbing me straight. I'll go boom. I'll bring that rifle down and bring it this way so I don't jeopardize my team tactically, and I stay in touch with the bayonet. So the first kick is handy, is the low roundhouse kick. You do it any way you like, according to your style. It doesn't matter which way, which kick. As long as in a real mortal fight, it doesn't matter what you do, it's how you do it. Meaning, am I ready? I am fighting right. My spirit is good. Keep going. So let's repeat that roundhouse kick from that angle. Let's say, we are in mortal position. He going in. I go outside. One more. We do it in slow motion. He move in. Whoa. If my hand is here, this broken knee is not going to stop him from fighting. He's going to still fight. That's meaning he has a broken knee, but he still fight me. I did just the roundhouse kick to make it difficult on him. 1, 2, slash, finish, go, proceed. This is one kick called roundhouse kick we could use. Let's come back again to that soldier who is, again, not too much in knowledge of where to use his kick. Let's say now, as I'm going inside, he give me up, and doing this way, he used that front kick on me, and he want to hit me to my face with that kick. Look what happened to his rifle. And let's say he hit me to my face with that kick. 1, I move away, break it down, hit him. I'm not going to sit down and wait for him. Again, I hit me up, I go his front kick, his kick going up, it's a slide on my body if he make contact. So his kick again is not going to work. Another kick you want to avoid is that type of front kick. This is the front kick I would use. Let's say, as I'm doing, he blocked me, and I'm in that position, and he's strong enough. What I need to do is to push him. I could use the front kick to kick only either to that area, using all the foot, or back heel. My back heel is to push him to that area here, while my rifle is still up and in the motion. Repeat it one more time. 1. We do it in slow motion. I'm going in, this way. Then I follow immediately with that front kick. Another kick I can use in combat. Let's say he's moving and he's sweeping on me with that heel kick. So I thrust, and They taught him in his school that the spinning heel kick or spinning reverse round kick is excellent today. And he go to my head with that kick. I'm going to sit down, wait for it. And let's let he do it, slow motion. 1, 2, 3. Because I see that kick. First of all, why he has to give me his back? This type of kick, forget it for the street. I would use instead, let's say I'm here in that situation, and he going inside, I'm close, I use my knee, see? That knee, where it go? Right in. This knee will give him problem here. It will make him off balance, and it will make me accessible to him. So later on in the disarming segment, we'll be using those type of kick as an example. Again, I show you the last motion with the knee. He going inside, I parry in, and he pushing on me, I move that way, boom. That's important. I could use it even here and predispose the attack. Third kick I could use, if I want, let's say I'm fighting with him now, and he attack, I parry, he go with that side kick to my face because he's limber. He thought he's going to use it in a combat situation. You don't have time, neither in combat field or in the street. So I'm here, he going this, boom. He's not going to get. What I would do if I am in his place, as I'm going in, I'll go, boom. That's my kick. Down kicking. I just use it if I am here. Break down. 1, take it downward. Another kick I would use is this kick, pressing kick from outside, or from inside. Let's say we're fighting. We're fighting, he blocking, I blocking, he blocking, boom. This easy break. He can break easy here. He's off balance, then it will make it easier for me to finish those opponents. Also, kicking will help me to deflect the attack. Let's say I'm fighting, and we have another person is coming, Mr. Miller, let's say. He's coming with his rifle from here, and he's trying, as I'm engaging him, he's stabbing me here. I'll use this kick to deflect him, to give myself time. I'm here, he coming, I deflect him, I hit him, then I move to that one. Thank you, sir. But if I'm fighting here, I cannot use that kick to deflect him because I don't need it, it's far, it's dangerous. Please use kick when you do in emergency. Use low kick. Use them only if there is a tactical use for them. And practice your kick as well. Very good. Thank you. My method on the bayonet fighting, it's unique for the fact little study done on the bayonet fighting skill. We incorporated martial art movement taken from the Taekwondo, and particularly the footwork, the way we generate power through your hip movement and your stances, and the sparring aspect. Again, in the sparring aspect, we're going to deal with practicing with people, with a group, as a group. You can divide the sparring aspect into pre-arranged sparring. The pre-arranged sparring, you divide it into 3-step, 2-step, and 1-step. And you start practicing slowly and gently with a friend, bearing in mind responsibility and avoiding any careless movement. If you're practicing with your weapon, double check them. If you're practicing with bayonet, cover it. If you're practicing with even wooden bayonet, again, be careful not to injure each other. The 3-step sparring, or 2 or 1, are designed to help the student or the individual soldier to practice their footwork, their stances, their different type of blocking, such as interception, blocking with parry and so on, or dodging. Also, it gives a student a good clue about how he can put his combination into action in a logical manner. And I will start now with a couple of students to practice our pre-arranged sparring. Right foot back, kia. Good. Now you step and stab here. 1. Good. Then 2, follow up. 3, with this position, double shuffle quick and hit to the face. Ruben, move to the side. 4. And he counter-attack. Boom, and back up to position. This is 3-step sparring, one example. Example number 2, this person will attack. This person will attack. Let's say this person from his fighting stance, he will go ahead and he stab to the facial area. B, the defender, or D, let's call him D, moving this way. You want to parry this one. Ready? 1. Good. Then Ruben, he going to go ahead, and number 2, he going to change the bayonet and a double quick shuffle to that area, which B will go that way. 2. Good. Then on his 3rd step, he going to change the bayonet to here, and he going to jab inside. He going to dodge him in. Ready? 3. Boom. And he go inside. He lock him inside, and he thrust. Right. And we back up to that position. One more time. Ready? Right foot back. Example number 2. He's stabbing midsection. Let's say he's going to that area. This attacker, he going here. This attacker, he moved to the side, and he dodged with the bayonet. 1. Good. This one now, he moved with an elbow here, and this side, he moved that way. 2. Right, and he blocked. Then he gonna go slashing to here. He moved to that position, and he block it. And 4, he slash. Right, and back to that position. Now I'll go ahead and do an example, me and Ruben, on 1-step sparring. So what we showed now is the 3-step sparring. The 1-step sparring is the next stage which you move to this motion. Let's do the 3-step sparring, me and Mr. Sanchez, assuming he want to attack me 3 times high and without before pre-arrangement. Ready? 1 at a time. 1, 2, 3, then I proceed. Normally in combat, you move forward. We'll move one more time to a different attack. Let's say he's going 3 times to the chest area. And I move in. 3rd time, 1 time high, 2 time mid. Let's take an example. 1 time high, 2 time mid. Then I move inside. Instead of moving away inside, you can smack. You can use the knee, hit, smash, and follow. Another example. He running, 1-step sparring, running inside. I dodge this way. I can here, I can use the stick I did before, and I can strike. Another one. He's stabbing up. And I move inside, and you finish from all that corner. We'll do this way. Again, 1-step sparring. Let's say he's going low. Let's going low. Up. And I moved 1 foot. Example, slow motion. Slashing, follow up, follow up. Now, we'll give the 2 soldiers an ideas how they can practice. Let's say we'll take, again, the same group. He will attack straight to the head in a semi-pre-arranged section. And Mr. Sanchez here, he's just going to go in a slow motion and do whatever comes to his mind first, more reflexive, as long as he follow up and in a slow motion first to avoid any risk of injury. This person, Mr. Miller, he's going to be the attacker. Ready? Kia. In fighting position. Step. Go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Just 3 times. Right. And boom. Then back up. Now your turn. Ready? Slow. To the up. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Then move forward. Right. Now let's say you attack, sir, to the midsection. Okay, let's say 3 times to the midsection. Combat position. Go. 1, 2, 3. Good. That's right. Now 3 times to the midsection. Go. 1. Go. 1, 2, and 3. Boom. That's right. And more control. Excuse me. Now soldiers are encouraged to practice more than one just attack. You have to follow up. We'll give an example of follow-up. I'll go ahead with example of follow-up. Reposition. Now let's say, make it more difficult. I'm not going to tell him where he's going to attack me. First, the soldier will be moving inside and just going inside. As I'm going inside, right, and he attack, I move. As an example. Again, he going in. 1, 2, 3. Just simple motion. Let's say, as I move, he blocking. Ready? I move, he blocking, he counter-attack. Boom, boom, and you're hitting. Another, he's going low. And going inside, follow up, follow up, follow up. Do not stay just in one motion. And don't be freeze, just be mobile. Move. Just move inside. Striking. Strike this way. 1, 2. He locked me. Let's say I'm here, we lock. So when he lock, I use the force. And suddenly, use this motion. I did not do this way too far. I did cut, cut, finishing motion. This is kind of like free sparring. You can practice it later. Let's go again. Pre-arranged sparring, 1 stab each. Try to predict where he want to attack without afraid and hesitation. Okay, slow and easy in case you make count. Use attacker, sir, on my count. Fight position. Attack 1 time. Go. Follow, follow. 2, 3. Okay, not bad. Now, it's better, Mr. Sanchez, to start slower. Like that, your mind can train more systematic motion. You can feed your mind more systematic motion instead of doing quick. And you end up more quicking. Okay? Let's try one more time, sir. 1, 2, 3. Proceed that way because you are going forward. You are not going backward. Come back to that position. Now you attack Mr. Miller. Let's say you're attacking him to the chest area. Let's see. 1. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Let's say you attack Mr. Sanchez, but do not tell him which area you want to attack, either here or here or here. Okay, just light and easy. Go. Right, 2, 3, impose. Good, thank you. The second segment, important segment, let's say when you are in a confrontation. Normally soldiers, they fight a group, like 3 against 3 or 4 against 4, but sometimes you end up to being alone in a zone of war, confronted with a soldier really determined to survive. Very importantly, when you're fighting, you discover that he's also fighting. You're going this way, he kind of like you're sparring. If you want to be in a tactically on defense position, it is better to position yourself outside that area here. Let's say I'm here, I'm positioned myself here. It will be hard for him to try to stab me. This is when you're going to move. Side move, remember the footwork, and the back move. Let's say now I'm fighting with him, I'm going to use a couple of the footwork I learned. Let's say I'm going to use the cross footwork. The cross footwork just get me to get closer inside without he notice. Because if I go like this, if I step this way, I am too much exposed. The crossing footwork get me quicker so I can slash, let's say, his hand in a quick motion, slashing this way. Or if I'm here, I can slash his hand that way, rub it down, follow up, then this foot get me to get more inside him to strike him. So this is one important footwork I could use. Let's say himself, he's quick on me and he rushing. I moved from the line. And as I'm hitting him, he blocked it with his rifle. And we start pushing on each other. When you push, this is when your knee gonna come to play. Boom. It doesn't mean you hit him with the knee that he's gonna drop. He's gonna still fight. But the tactical is that when he push me, I move. I don't let go. If I push him, if you're going forward, I'll go this way. With the technique. Do not resist that technique. So, let's go again. Pre-arranged sparring. I'm not going to tell him how to attack. Go. Push. So this is called dodging. Again. Again. I am exhausting him. You can use this hand, one hand or two hands. Again. They said he's pushing on me. I can cut on his hand, and you can go to the slash. And we come back to position. This one-step rearranged sparring is the result of three-step rearranged sparring. Practice them diligently, practice them with responsibility, and practice them with a tactical and logical mind, while taking into consideration your safety and your friend's safety. Thank you. Now we're going to work a little bit on group engagement. 2 soldiers against 1, 2 against 3, and so forth. We're going to give examples. Then yourself, you can practice with your groups and build the proper strategy and the more logical tactic. It's very important to mention that when you do group work, is to work to coordinate yourself and your friend together and to work at the same time and to move toward the target at the same time. If one soldier moves ahead the other or late, he is a potential victim and he will be really putting himself in a great danger. Working together as a team and as a group will create more psychological force and also tactical power. We're going to go first example with Mr. McFerrin and Mr. Miller. We will be working how we attack one soldier to against soldier. We make one person wear a black t-shirt to identify the enemy as far as this video concerned. Okay, gentlemen. We'll do it one more time. We'll do it kind of like slow motion. This person, he's going to draw the attention of that person. He's going to be a little bit ahead of me. And tactically speaking, then he goes there. I'll move, he stab to that kidney. More inside. If you want to use round kick, you can use this one, and follow up 1. Then that person again follow up 2. And both of us, we move forward at the same time. We do it one more time. Now we're going to show 2 against 2. Again, I like to emphasize about cutting on the unnecessary screaming. When you're approaching your enemy, you don't need to scream. And sometimes you don't want to scream at all. If it's like you want to finish a century or you are caught in certain situation, you don't want to scream at all. But let's say you are in a combat field or in a trench warfare, and avoid unnecessary shouting like, ah! It's not really recommended. What we're going to do, we're going to use psychological impressions through the foot stomping and through slight roaring while approaching our enemy. So we're going to first do the stage of stamping and moving forward with roaring. Let's try now, please. We are on that situation. We're not going to engage it. We're going to see the approach. Me and my friend, again, we're working together as a team. Again, we are confident. We are committed. We will gain the initiative at all time. We will finish our enemy. And we are expecting to be injured, to be cut, and perhaps to be dead. That's meaning will give us a motivation to fight. When we move, we're going to start roar. That's right. Then the footwork is the stomping. Those soldiers too are trained to move forward like I am trained. So this soldier is not going to be always the bad soldier who is going to be the weak one. He's the trained one. Now, who has the initiative going to win? So both of us will be approaching, and we're going to do the engagement in a slow motion. Ready? We go again with that scenario. Again, we emphasize on lifting the leg for many reasons. Remember, we explained it in the footwork. It could have something here. Maybe let's say we have a foot or a rock or something. You can go over it. Also for psychological impression and to power. When you attack, also it will give you power. That stomping. Ready? do it one more last time. Again, we have to attack at the same time. If he go ahead of me, let's say he go ahead of me, he'll get him, then he'll get me, then have to deal with two. We have to be at the same time. Ready? Now we're going to work 2 against 3. Before we do that, I'd like to emphasize on how important it is to be decisive and not to hesitate when you take action. Quick movement, sharp, and final. You can't afford, especially when you are attacking more than one person, to go ahead and spar with someone and have a sparring match for an hour. Also, when we did 1-on-2 or 2-on-2, we noticed that we came with the target from the outside of that target. Let's say if I came and I approach here, I'll give my back to him. And when I give my back to him, I am probably, he gonna kill me, and probably he gonna kill him, but again, I'm victimized with this one. What we need to do is to sandwich that particular soldier. We need to sandwich him in the middle in a way, when I approach now this enemy, when I approach that enemy, I will move in an angle where I will cover him, meaning this person, he's not gonna be really have access to me. Tactically, because this fighter, this enemy, he will be my obstacle. He will serve me as a buffer zone from that enemy. While if I am here, he might rush enough quick away from him, so he can while he's engaging with that one, then I have to scratch my mind more to deal with A and B. So the angling is extremely important with this type of situation. Again, the quick movement and the pre-planning before when you train in your base. Okay, let's go ahead and do this one in a kind of like in a slower motion. Ready? One more time. Excellent. Ready? One last time. Okay, now we're going to deal with the segment of disarming someone with a rifle and bayonet mounted on it. Now, it's easy to say and to talk about disarming someone with a weapon, because most fighters who are professional, their weapon become a part of themselves. It becomes an extension of their hand, specifically when you are in a combat or a mortal situation where your life depends on the weapon you have. However, sometimes you are caught in a situation where you lost your weapon, you are caught in surprise, and you need to disarming someone has a bayonet on you. I'm going to go ahead with Mr. Haley. Very important thing when you're facing against the bayonet, you want to avoid, like we talked earlier about kicking and all this type of high kick and high fancy training. You're going to be simple and get to the point. Avoid, when you engage the bayonet fighter, avoid to move back too much. Every time you move back too much, you will give him more access to and more feeling of power to stab you. Very important things to do is to clear your body. That's stage number 1, is to clear your body from the line of the danger. Let's say he's stabbing in. I need to clear my body from the line of danger. Clearing the body is a very difficult stage, and it should be done at the last moment. Let's say, as he stabbed me and I clear my body too early, he can follow up, because I clear my body in a wrong timing. Again, he's gonna stab, and I clear my body at the last moment and I get inside of him. That's important to do. Do not clear your body and stay and you're going to engage him like you're going on a competition. Remember here, it's a life and death situation. So what you learn in your martial arts school or in a competition is not necessarily going to serve you in a war zone or when you are ending life in fight situation. So he going inside, number one, I clear. Number two, I control the opponent. I make sure that he has no access anymore to that weapon, which is this one and that one. By controlling him could have many meaning control. Make the weapon unable to be used. For example, he has no power to hit me now because no velocity with the force. And even if he does hit me a little bit here, he's not going to create any damage. He hit me with this one here, he's not going to do anything because I'm too close to him. So clear your body, control that weapon either by moving in, hold the weapon or hold the hand which control it, make the weapon unable to stab you, but also one way to control it, and finally strike the opponent, finishing him and disarming him. Let's take an example with that. I'm here in that situation. I want to stay in front of him like this because if I do, I'm exposing all my body. I won't take those slow stances because I will be slow. I'm natural, I'm moving in, I am giving him a bite. I'm giving him an opening to strike me with. I move inside, I get inside to him, I'll strike this hand, I can strike here, and I can finish this opponent. We do it a little bit again. Slow motion. One more. Move the inside, out, strike, strike, strike. Get inside, get close, hit, and take down. This is one example. Example number two. I can strike on pivoting the body 45 degrees, and I can strike on dodging the body this way. Ready? Hop. I move this way. Let's say I'm far enough. He can hit me with that elbow. Right. So what I need to do, he going in, and I go inside. Get on him, get that elbow going, take the weapon away. We're going to do this. We're going another way of disarming is dodging. Opponent is too quick, and I want to use my kicking motion. I'm moving, opponent is stabbing in. Going outside, kick, kick. Take this weapon, push him away, and move. One more time. In, dodging. See, my hand is here, covering. Cover that area if I want. If I'm far, he got me. Right. Inside, out, kick, kick, strike, hit, take that weapon, push him. One more time, please. I'm here, stop, inside, out, take that weapon, and move. Show it one more time in slow motion. You are in that situation, I dodge your body. Here, he can still hit me. Keep that hand here. Kicking, kicking. He still maybe hold on that rifle. Striking, you can bring this rifle in, take it out, push him, and proceed your movement. Let's say that student, I am here and you are in a situation where he want to take you as a hostage. Let's say you are in a situation where he caught you so close and he's taking you as a hostage and he asks you to kneel. I kneel and I will raise my hand slow and easy. The most important thing is people either they put their gun here or they put their gun here. Even if they put the gun here, still you have access. It depends how you want to do the technique. Above all, do not make him angry, upset. You have to listen to instruction. Do not telegraph, and you make sure if you decide to fight, make sure you commit yourself perfectly. The technique is, let's say the knife is here, is I move this motion with this hand and move. See, my hand goes that way, and I push it this way, meaning I clear my body now here. I can even do this one, and at the same time control it. In case he shoot more. In case he pushing this way. I can hit here to save time while controlling on that rifle, kicking here or kicking here, take that weapon, strike him again, and finishing. We do it one more time. I'm in that position. One, take the weapon, and finishing down. This is one situation. Another situation of disarming, let's say I'm in that situation where he's here and your hands are here in that position. Again, you cannot come and cut this guy. This guy now, he gets so upset, he starts pushing you with the rifle to move you. He wants you to move. He pushing, again, dodge your body away. Same situation, dodge this body away, take this rifle out, hit with it, and smacking. One more time. I'm here, the body away. Get the rifle out. In case you need some kick, you can use kick. Let it out, strike, and strike with that situation. The situation now, let's say, two attacking you with the rifle, with the bayonet. And what can you do? It's not an easy situation. We'll take an example. Let's say A, he's coming here, and B is rushing from far. As they're rushing on me, I'll go ahead and engage that person. I will engage that person quick. So this guy, as I engage him, I strike him, and I block this guy, and I finishing him. So the situation is A and B coming on you. You are here. So he's running, and he's running. I would choose who's the closest to me, and I think I'll engage that guy quick. I hit him, and I time it. I go that guy, and I strike him. This is what we're going to do. So we are in that situation. Ready? So we do it in slow motion. Boom! And you see those people too on facing you. One more time. Let's go ahead and do it from that angle so we can see. I'll take Ruben instead of Daryl roll. Again, we do it slow motion. He is rushing on me. I dodge. I strike him. And as he's still holding on that rifle, that's fine with me. He's stabbing me. This one, I push him, strike this person, and finishing him. We repeat it one last time. Timing is the key. In other words, you know when I go like this, both of you, it's not going to work that way. You know, or you want to do, you can do that way either. You're going to, as he coming, I'm moving to that one, I dodge, because this one, he stabbed me, I dodge, I don't have time to mess, take it away from him. Hit to the kill zone, don't matter how, this way, that way. He's still holding on it, fine. This way, you want to stab, push on him, take him down, and cut with that motion. Okay. One more time. I am here. Again, I used my footwork. Both of them, they're rushing. Dodge, hit. Hit, hit, take him down. You can finish both of them. Thank you. Before you start any bayonet or type of exercise or type of activity, all we know by now we should warm up, stretch, and so forth. For the soldier, it's very important, or a law enforcement or someone who engage in activity, demand labor and work, they need to have goal to achieve. Number one is endurance. Number two is flexibility. And number three is aerobic capacity. As well, appropriate diet and appropriate rest are extremely important. When you start your exercise, always start slowly, and gradually you increase the rate and the intensity of that exercise. In that particular now military exercise, we're going to just give you an example, then yourself you can build and you can start. Example number one is to practice with your rifle, to exercise with your rifle. Your rifle itself, when you practice your regular training, it's an exercise by itself. It builds your muscle, it builds your arm, and so forth. But now the reason why you exercise with your rifle certain movement is to get you more bondage with that weapon. We start the exercise is by identifying with the rifle. Ready, gentlemen? Okay. We go ahead and we move the rifle this way. And look to it so you can psychologically identify with it as a part of you. And grab this rifle. And we're going to start warming up with it. First, we'll do a little bit from every exercise so we don't get too long with that. We rotate 1, 2, and 3. Opposite way. 1, 2, and 3. Another method is rotate to your left and to your right. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. We notice we are not wasting time. We're practicing our striking with the butt. 2 and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. You make sure you are well separated. Now, third one is to reach back and down and kneel and down. And you might want to say Kia or say scream, or you want to say your military code, whatever. Again, 1, 2, 3, Kia. 1, 2, 3, Kia. 1, 2, 3, Kia. 1, 2, 3, and here. Now, second exercise is to stretch downward to your inner side. You can hold on that rifle this way with one hand or two hands. 1, 2, and 3. Change it. 1, 2, and 3. Look straight all time. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now, turn to your left and kneel. Bring your rifle in the front. 1, 2, and 3. This is for this area. Again, 1, 2, and 3. Hold for a while. Then move to the other way. 1, 2, and 3. Hold. 1, 2, and 3. Then bring your rifle to the center and go squatting. You can do either with holding on the rifle this way for beginner. You can hold on the rifle with putting your hand down. It depends how limber you are. And you can 1, 2, and 3. Then you push yourself. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And when you get more advanced, you can go 1, 2, and hold. Keep looking up. 1, 2, and hold. 1, 2, and hold. Then you can lift the rifle here. And 1, 2, 3. Because you might be fighting from that position. Who knows? 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Now, we'll move to that position. Now, tiger running. The rifle is straight. Your back is straight. This is really good to build as well cardiovascular and strength. You can spend 10 minutes do that, but we just do a little bit. What we need to do now is to go 1, 2, 3 like this. Ready? And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And back up to that position. And we lean back on the floor. And we're going to do sit-up with our rifle. When you do your sit-up with your rifle, sometimes you might need to use it. You are falling on the floor, the enemy approaching on you. You can go up and strike, slash, and back. I'm not going to do that exercise just because I have the mic with me. I would let just the gentleman do that. Ready? And back. 1, 2, 3, 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 and back. Good. Now, when we're going to stand up, do not stand up like put the rifle away and do that. You have to learn to stand up everywhere you are in fight. You could fight here, and you could fight any. So, when we stand up now, put that foot in, look straight up. You are in guard position, and put the pressure. Stage 1. 1, 2, 3, and guard. Then you put the rifle away, and we do a little bit some other exercise for like push up and so on without the rifle before we conclude. We put the rifle on the side now, and we're going to do the push up. There is different type of push up you can do. The things you're doing in your training is fine. What we're going to do now is this one. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 Second one is going this way. Same way, either on your knuckle or on your palm heel. It depends. We're going to do this way is to build your tricep as well your stomach when you do bring your knee in and out, and you're stretching. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 And to reward yourself, do some this way. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring in. And stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then, when you finish your exercise, it should take at least 20 to 30 minutes. It should be systematic to serve you in your job. Then rest and meditate after you cool down. Cool down, do some type of stretching, then sit down, meditate in any position you feel comfort with, and just go through your mind about the things you just learned in your classes or in that particular tapes. After finishing, open your eyes slowly, and tactically you stand up. Regardless you have the rifle or not. Since you have the rifle next to you, you bring your rifle, looking up to your opponent, standing up. Take that position, do slight breathing, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And okay, in this tape we'll be showing you the bayonet target training. As you see here, we have a homemade stand. It's not really so stable, so we're not going to use full power. Just we're going to try to use nice form and nice stance and correct the student how to work on that. Normally, when you are on your military base, you go through a field of different type of target. So you can practice different type of assault, such as your slashes, every movement down and up and running, foxhole attack, and so on. But now here, just for precision and for practice. Very important thing when you work on the target practice, you're going to make sure that your rifle is well secure, that there is no ammunition, that your friends are safe away from you, and that this is well secure, and that you are practicing slowly and easily. Let's go ahead. First things we're going to do, I will show just first couple of movements with the single action thrusting. As we said earlier, the back foot will thrust you to push you forward. To get more power, you need to use your momentum, your weight, through your hip movement, through your balance, through appropriate breathing and speed. I put some type of mark so we can help you to focus more and to help you to aim your target forward. The whole of the tire inside, it can symbolize just the heart area or the body inside the chest area. Those could symbolize the throat, could symbolize the ribs, and even if you want ahead, go symbolize the heart with this one, lower abdomen, and so forth. When we do first, very important thing, when you're going to have strong hand, meaning when you go like this and your hand loose, it's no good. You have to go through, strong and powerful. This is number one. Then you can twist, if you like, then back with this motion. Again, we're going to do slowly and easily. Thrust and back. I would ask maybe a student just to hold that stand a little bit. Okay, Mr. Sanchez, please, just symbolically, just move that foot back. Okay. Again, the back hand is the front hand, and make sure you aim right. And out. And out. This is to the throat, to the body. And out. Horizontal, now flat. Out. Your body and your balance. You're taking a footwork. And back. And back. You can combo, you can go thrust, elbow, finish with the bar. And back. You can do slashing, and back, and back, and back, and back, and back. Don't overdo it, don't overgo that way. You can use butt movement this way. Make sure you don't go too much. Remember, you work with the team. Forward, sharp movement, not like sluggish, weak. That's not going to work. Or this way is not going to work. Or weak thrust like this is not going to work. You have to be very solid with this movement. You could slash, 1, 2, 3, slash back, back to position. Same way you're going down, you can slash down, take it back. You can go inside, go jab, and back. We're going to go ahead now and instruct one student at a time and correct them. Okay, let's go ahead with straight stab. 1, 2. Just use power with that back foot and stomp a little bit to add more momentum. Let the bayonet enter, not your body. Just let it go without fully extend that hand. So don't go like this because you're getting through the opponent. Just reach out this way with that tip and let the tip go and your body follow. Go. Good. Now go ahead, get that blue mark. Go a little bit from far. Use the footwork. Good. Now use the crossing footwork and you can cross without tripping yourself. Ready? Good. Again. Good. Now using uppercut with the butt, just get closer and go in. Sharper, sharper. Again. More crisp. Again. Yes, that's right. Go lateral to the temple. Again. One more. Good. Okay. We're going to go another shoulder, please. Mr. Miller. Okay. Let's go ahead now with this flat. The bayonet is flat. Just go in and pull. A little slower. Center. Ready? Go. Pull it back. Don't pull back early. When you thrust, we don't pull back early. We go in, then back, meaning have a couple of seconds inside and back. Again, remember, this hand is power, and this is for guidance. But again, this will assist you as well. So, and use your weight and your balance and your springing action and your stability. So the back foot will really give you that power to go in, and your eye on that tip of the bayonet all the time. Ready? Go. Good. Again, make some contact, please, here. Good. Once more. Good. Now, go vertical, then twist into rib. So meaning two motion. Going through, I like the bayonet to go through, then quick twisting. Ready, go. Twist, pull. When you pull, you go back. So you one, twist, twist, pull, back. Again. Twist, back. Right. Again, you go back to that guard position. You don't twist, but just dropping down. Because the opponent can still fight the enemy. You know? So you have to be in guard at all time, and the tip of bayonet is faced on your opponent. One more time. Good. Once more. Good. You can do a combination now, going 1, 2, or slash in, slash out, but. Slash in, slash out, but. 1, 2, that. Now remember, the slash should be sharp and crisp, not sluggish, not slow. So we go, you know, we might not have that accuracy with this one, because really, if we need to slash, this one should be here. This one will pull, see? This I'm here, this rest inside, and outside. Just you're jerking of your body, just springing, you know. That's important. This way, instead of just your hand. Let all your body participate and relax the shoulder and look the target all time. One more. 2. Good. Try again. Make contact with slashing, please. Focus and concentrate. Ready? Go. Good. And back up immediately. Again. Good. Thank you. Now, please practice this and work hard again on practicing in the course different type of movement, like downward, up, high, and so forth. Okay, now we're going to show knife against bayonet, or a regular bayonet against a bayonet mounted on a rifle. You can basically use any knife or any type of hand lethal weapon to defend against someone attacking you with a bayonet, and you are caught in a situation where your bayonet or your rifle is not handy and not available. First thing we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead with Mr. Sanchez, stances. Again, you want to avoid those stances which you do this and that, you know, and, you know, like if I do my hand here, now what he's going to do, he's going to slash me. So I don't want to expose my body. I want to be very comfortable position, and I want to use either the knife here. It depends how you want to cut. I would perhaps grab this way knife here, which will allow me to different type of cutting and slashing. I will leave this hand for dodging the bayonet and deflected, then I can use this knife with this motion. So I will show you first movement where your knife is the back hand. Again, let's say Mr. Sanchez, he'll go ahead and he stabbed me with the bayonet straight. If I did this too far, that's too far, because he's going to follow up. He's not going to sit down and wait for me. Again, I'm in that situation. I'll move in immediately. So let's say the knife coming in, I will dodge this here, and I push. That's the weak part here. This is the weak part. Here is more power. You see, here is the laser. I'll push this way here, and I get inside him, and immediately I'll go. If that target is not available because he's ducked down, I'll go ahead and sever those arteries here, and I go to psychological stabbing inside the body. Let's do this in a little bit speed motion. Again, stop, and I move, take it with you. Example number 2. Again with the knife here, and I am with that situation, And that said, he's trying to get the knife away from my hand, or he's trying to stab to that area. I move that way, so it will be a defensive action with the knife. So I use this blade to go inside and to cut. You don't need to go directly to here because you're wasting time. Cut, cut. That's what we're going to do now. So I am in that situation. He moves. I move my footwork. If I put here too far, he can follow now. He can push me. I'll move that way. If he push, he has trouble because the center of weakness here. Again, remember my footwork. Again, one, cut, cut, cut. Let's do this in slow, kind of like slower motion. Again, we do it slower motion. He going in, out. Dodge it. Push this knife out. Not here. Not just push a little bit. He pushed me up. He has trouble. Just even with 3 fingers, I can grab the knife. If I put here, and he's strong enough, and I'm in a weak stance, he got me. I don't have no time to stay here. Here, just I pass through, I cut, I move in. Okay. One more time. This is my hand here. I want to avoid that hand here. My hand here, he moving in, out, dodge it inside, cut, cut, and proceed. This is one motion. Second motion. Let's say he's going again to the body area. Hop. I move closer. Very important to move that closer. Another cut. Move from here. You can go to the kidney areas. Very important to do that. Let's do it this way so we can see. If I stay here, I'll give him more power to stab. He'd give him more dynamic motion, more momentum. If I am here, his attack is not accelerating enough to go through me. And with appropriate footwork, I dodge and I get close with this knife. Cut, cut. Go inside, kidney, inside the motion. Okay? One more time. So I'm here in that situation. Out, cut, cut. Kidney, just when you get closer. When you do that, don't go like this. Because he could use stop when he poo. He could be cut here, but on stress, it might not be mortal. As I go here, boo, he got me with that one. So I must keep all the time close to him. That's important, close. Now he push, he can't do anything. Close to him. Grab from here. Don't go like, leave gap like this. Then again, he got me. I'm close inside, push inside, and get inside. Keep your head inside. Stab one, inside. If you want to be more, do cut, and you can move and take that rifle. It's extremely important to do that. So we said when the hand is ahead of me, it's extremely important to do it. Now sometimes you put your knife ahead of you. Either if you are a right-handed or left-handed, it doesn't matter. Practice with both hands. Same the bayonet fight. Practice with both sides because you could injure in one side. They said practicing with that side. It doesn't matter where you grab it. You can grab it this way, or I can grab it that way. Because the other side, no, because we did this way. Now my knife is here. This is the knife gonna be. This is pointed that way. Not too far, not too close. Because too close, that's the way. They said he going in. Again, you can't. This is a blocking. He going up. You can block with that weapon. He's going down. You can block this way. All this, again, short to blocking, but those are not really needed. You'll try your best to, as you're going in, draft, go inside and hit immediately. Get closer to that target. It's very important to do that. You can use this part of the knife too to fight with. Let's take, for example, I'm here. It's my leading hand. I'm getting inside. Let's say he's going inside and he's trying to stab. I could use cut. I could use this part. It's extremely dangerous to strike to the upper Adam. Then follow to stretch. Then again, remember to get that close to the attacker when you do this one. Avoid this type of like this and that when you're going to take the knife, get to business immediately. Ready position. Let's say now we're doing some type of sparring. He doesn't know how to attack me. I never arranged it with him. We're going to do, I'm here, here's the knife, he's going. I block it. Take him out. One more. See, he going again. Follow in. You cannot expect somebody to attack you in fight confrontation like doing like a movie or something. He's gonna be very sharp. He himself doesn't know how to attack. He want to go ahead and finish you with the most mightiest power he had. We're doing one more time. Again, too far. That's no good. You see, this is defeated attitude. Again, arms position. He know I have a knife. He doesn't want to commit. First, he's scary. He's moving. This is my knife. He's moving in. I'm putting this knife between his eye all this time. Make him uncomfortable. He going inside. Hard. I move inside. Quick, immediately. Get the clothes. Inside. Inside. And take this rifle out. It's extremely important to do that. Again, please practice with carefulness, taking into consideration the safety of your friend and the safety of the group. Practice with responsibility, and please use those techniques for illegitimate self-defense purposes. Thank you. Okay, in this tape, I would like to show you the basic training and practice with the shovel or entrenching tool. Mainly, this small weapon or small tool are used by the Spetsnaz, is the special force of the Russian army. And the shovel is used for a lot of purposes. It's used for digging, cleaning, and pedaling, and just name it. And also, it's really a lethal weapon against the bayonet. They use it in their trench warfare tactic. Since the entrenching tool is always handy in the trench, this is why the Russian armed force used it, because it's close to them, and they developed simple and easy method to encounter a vicious bayonet fighter. In this tape, I will show you the basic training and handling for this type of tool. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Sanchez. Very important before we start the engagement is how to handle the shovel. You can, again, same way, handle it same like we did with the knife, using lead hand or back hand. The advantage is better to hold it with the lead hand because it has access to distance between you and your opponent. You can handle the shovel with open, meaning he's facing the opponent, or close, which is facing inside. Open, you can help you to use it as an attack. All this area is normally lethal area. It cut pretty sharp. So we tape it here, so for avoiding any type of accident. But still, I emphasize not to practice this except on real supervision and in slow motion. First handling, I will handle the entrenching tool this way, and I leave this hand little bit for many reasons. Nobody can take it away from me, and I could use it too. It served me as an impact weapon as well in addition to that. Two parts I can block with. I can block with this part, and I can block with this part, and sometimes I can even block with that part. Also, I can use this area to thrust, to slash. I could use to strike, to smash, and to hit to the head. I could use one hand, and I could use two hands. When I use one hand, the disadvantage of two hands, is that I use my both hand into combat, while this hand is no longer needed for me, which sometimes I might need this hand to deflect or to move or to stop my opponent and so forth. So it's an individual soldier choice how we're going to do that. First movement we're going to do now, we're going to first basic block. Again, deflecting, one. You deflect this way, better not to deflect that way, but if you have to, that's all right. You deflect this way, and again, you can go in, and you can use as a cutting and as a thrusting forward to the opponent. You can go the same way from the other way. You can cut, you can go ahead and strike, you can go head in, and you can thrust with it. Lower area to this body area is dodging downward, is a diagonal block. It's you pushing in, and again, the same principle, move inside, strike, you can strike, and you can use that. This area is going more down, is more parry. You can use it as a parry motion, then you can cut, you can hit here, and you can thrust this way. There is 7 movements I would like to show you as a defensive movement with the shovel, which you can practice. Number 1 is up against high attack, and this is you hook with it. See, this is one is to hook, to deflect, and you move inside and you strike. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Those are 7 basic movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With practice, you can do them in a quicker manner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are all blocking movement. When the shovel is in inward position, you align it with your forearm. It's extremely important to put this index in and cover it tight. You can grab here as well as you want, but you don't have more control over it. And this also you can deflect with that part of the area, then you can use it as a slashing tool. So you can go with the same high, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All this you could use the shovel with one hand to do that. It is not recommended to block with 2 hands, even though if you do, but you are not as quick as possible with the 2 hands. But again, is a training of a choice when you do that. Okay, let's take an example. We're going to take, let's say, straight stabbing. 1, 2, 3. You can strike here and go to the head. Let's do it with the 2 hands. You can strike to that area. You can strike to that area. Or you can this way. You can hit to the head, or you can go smash to the facial area. You can strike this way. You can hit to here. You can cut to this motion, and so forth. The shovel is a secondary tool in self-defense. It is recommended to be used as a substitute to a rifle or any other item. Thank you. And now we conclude our tape series of the bayonet fight. I hope your knowledge will serve you to achieve your goal in this fine art. Please be safe and practice for the purpose of peace and justice. Thank you.